All right, super special afternoon stream for my friends. We all need a little bit of a mental health break today, a little bit of
Igor,
just to get away from it all, you know? So here I am. Come in, have some fun, chat,
Yes?
get scared with me, and just pass the day away. It is a lazy Saturday afternoon.
I hear that a lot lately. I'm afraid you need to be more
So,
specific.
let's jump right into this horrible, scary game.
Under the circumstances, but
Olga says she wants my help at Red Forest.
Well, I didn't come here to conduct a guerrilla war on corporate mercenaries.
No, I did not. I came here to talk to the voices in my head.
So am I. Please come to our village in Red Forest so we can talk in person. Be extra careful on the way here, okay? The monsters, they mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Monsters mostly come out at night. Okay.
Who are you really? Some bushwhacking partisan?
I'm Olga. Me and my father, Matt Vane, take care of the refugees and Samo shells from the zone. That's all you need to know, for now. Please come to the village. This isn't just about me. You'd be doing the right thing as well.
I'll make sure to stop by if I get the chance.
Wow. All right, then.
All right, Igor, what's next?
Show me your equipment. How about you get that? Yeah. Now you're a little bit more ready for what's coming next, yeah? All right, let's go drop some stuff off in storage. Jariah's here. Welcome in, Jariah. Welcome to the mental health stream where we're just having fun, but at the expense of my mental health from playing this game. Is today going any better for you yet? All right, that should be good. Put that there. That there. Sone's here. Welcome in, Sone. All right. We are ready to take on a mission and go into the scary zone. What do we got today? Looks like there's Chernobyl out, and there's a bunch of helicopters out, which means the NRA is going to be out in full force. Love that sound. Emmy subscribed to Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zone, for the bits. Thank you, everyone. Happy Saturday afternoon. All right, so we have to hack into the NAR servers, meet this lady in the woods, and go find these old KGB documents. So, Olivia, now that you have a gun, you can go get me some food. And I guess we'll go meet up at the Red Forest to see what this lady wants. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for hanging out today.
Olga, she seems to be running the show. Must be tough as nails. And all these Samo
Get ready to
shells?
get scared.
They say it takes a village to raise a
the
child.
Red
but
Forest is the
how
one
long
where we
does it
met
take
that
to find
horrible
the lost
monster.
love?
So I'm not looking forward to that. But we did upgrade my pistol, so, you know, maybe we got it this time. We'll see. Oh, sorry, still got that COVID cough. Okay. Scanner. Actually, let's take some alcohol. Fix our mental health. Last time it wasn't in the best of sorts. There we go. There's some sort of swamp. Some horrible swamp. Won't let me up. I don't like this. I feel like it's forcing me into a monster fight. Because it's only allowing me to go forward around here. We need to go over there somewhere, somehow. climb up this, maybe? Jiraiya, missed y'all. I've been missing you guys too. I'm sorry I didn't get a stream very much this week. COVID has been taking its toll, but I'm finally doing good. Goodish to be able to play and hang out with y'all, so grab some herbs. It's definitely something you don't realize you miss until you don't have it anymore, right? I don't like this. This is just wide open spaces, and I feel like this is how you get killed. Do you hear that music? Like, oh. Okay. Okay, there are monsters out here. Do you see that? What do we do with that? Are those more up there too? Is it just bathing in chemicals? Oh boy. Oh, there's a few out here. Alright, I don't think I can sneak attack these. Nope, you cannot sneak attack these guys. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Nope, that is not good at all. Oh, the adrenaline shots bring me back. Adrenaline, go, faster, come on. Knife, faster. Okay. That's not good. It's really not good. Alcohol, quickly. Alcohol. Fix my brain. Alright. Woo! You sound like you're feeling much better. I am definitely feeling much better. I've gotten the majority of the bad stuff out. I just went and took a new test today, so we'll see if I come back negative. We're waiting to come back negative for me to actually, go out and do anything. So we'll see if I'm finally negative, but I do feel a whole lot better. Alright, so these monsters are nothing to mess with. Everything is all swirly because my character's drunk and high on adrenaline, so this is not what you would call an optimal situation. Ideally, in a survival situation, you would not be drunk off of moonshine and fighting ghosts in the swamp. So there's your survival tip of the day. It's great that you're doing better. Yes, it is. Sometimes you can still test positive months after. Really, months after? Oh, that's not good. We've been social distancing. Emmy and I have been trying to, avoid any unnecessary contact and stuff until I got a negative test, because I figured by the time that I was showing negative on a test that I would be, safe to be close together. If we have to go months, that's just not doable. Oh shoot, what sees me over there? Okay, that's just a person. People are nothing compared to those horrible ghost things, so... Oh, that's not good. Oh, run. Oh. This is really not good. You caught it 3 times in LA, it's very bad. Did you show positive for months afterwards as well? That's outrageous. I had no idea that could happen. I knew it could stick in your body for a little while, but... Well, I guess the COVID test just, like, searches for, like, antibodies, right? And if you're vaccinated and stuff, you have the antibodies, so maybe it's that? Alright, let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. Yes? I'm so sorry to hear that.
Enemy in sight.
Shoot.
I repeat, enemy in sight. We got you now, stalker.
Oh, shoot. Can I lure these guys into the horrible ghost monsters over here? Okay, this is not going well. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave. Oh, that is not good. It's safest just to quarantine the 10 to 14 days. Yeah, we're going stir crazy already. We are so ready to get out of the house, but we can't for another week. Alright, mission went terribly for me. Hey, Olivier finally finished something. He got chemicals and bread. Okay. Let's eat the bread. Alright, I am not prepared for that mission. That mission you need a whole lot more for, so... That is not good. Revolver ammo. Yes, please. Okay. Got some more revolver ammo. That is very good. And we need this lathe. And we're once again out of power. This house or this base goes through so much power, it's ridiculous. Like, I get these are all just generators, but I used up too many flammable parts and I can't upgrade my... Oh wait, it's not power, it's comfort in the base. Okay. I was misreading that. Our people are uncomfortable in the base. Give him more of a room, I guess. Give him another wall. A little more privacy. Yeah. Well, I guess so much for privacy, my friend, but you'll feel safer, so... Anti-radiation. Let's make some of that. Have a little bit of radiation poisoning. I have a lot of herbs. Alright, so I've got a revolver. I can make a shotgun. Or an AK-47. Both seem useful. Let's make a rifle. I've got plenty of rifle ammo, so... Let's grab a box of it. Let's grab 2 boxes just in case.
How's the shooting practice going, Igor?
Quite well, actually, thanks to your pointers. You're a great marksman, Olivier. Did you learn all that when you were with the Canadian Special Forces?
JTF2?
I definitely don't envy you guys who've gotten this multiple times. Like, having it 3 times. Does it at least get better the second time? Like, you've already got some immunity or some of the antibodies in it? Or is it just as bad the second time as it is the first?
For example. I remember the time I told him I'd been passed up for promotion. The worst part was, he wasn't even angry. He said it was exactly what he'd expected to happen. We were out looking for a duck blind, and he marched right in front of the barrel of my shotgun. He was an experienced hunter. He knew not to do that. He paused right there in front of me, looked at the gun, then at me, and he smiled, maliciously. That old bastard wanted to provoke me. God help me.
I don't like this Olivier character.
But you didn't. You're your own man, Olivier. You can't let your father's opinions define you.
You're probably right, but it's still hard, even after all these years.
Do you think you could find some time to teach me some of your...
But I'll be...
See, I don't think he can teach me anything now.
Maybe some other time.
You're the boss.
All right. We now have more guns, more ammo. We might be better off for this mission now. One heck of a mission, though.
Answer the radio, Mousy, Mousy, Mouse.
Oh, this guy again.
You know that I know you're there. The Rat King is almost upon us. But today, you stopped him in his tracks. I'm proud of you, Mousy. You and I are going to be good friends, I think.
Dude has too much tinfoil.
Right, whatever. Oh, great and powerful rat catcher.
Let us meet in person, Mousy. For real this time. Pripyat Port, look for a red sign painted on a wall. This symbol will protect us from the Rat King.
Symbol will protect us from the Rat King.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Red sign, Pripyat Port. Goodbye.
All right. So do we go try and redo that mission we failed, or do we... Oh, we only have missions to do here. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's hack into the NAR servers. Let's get that one done. And send Olivier for that one.
Do you really trust Mikhail? Perhaps you just want to follow the crazy and see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I mean, that is the purpose of this game, is to see how far the rabbit hole goes. Glass houses, Tatiana. Glass houses. Is this the guy I'm meeting? No, I'm guessing that's not who I was meeting, because he just disappeared into nothingness. Super. Your chat isn't showing up in your chat bar. Really? Where's my chat at? Oh. Nope, they're just quiet today. They're just enjoying watching me torment myself with this game. Why is this guy leading me into the radioactive? It's not very nice. Oh, this is really radioactive. It'll make my skin all itchy. It's really bad, really bad. Alright, let's, we got something for this, right? We made a soup for anti-radiation. No, it's all good, Jiraiya. Be yourself, talk however little you want. This is just a relaxed, fun, kind of special stream, right? It's just for all of us to hang out and have some fun and decompress from the week. 'Cause it seems like it's been a week and a half for everyone. I know Dragon Ghost was talking about quite a lot of things that went wrong this week, and I know you mentioned a lot of things that went wrong this week, and obviously I've got mine that went wrong this week. I'm glad it made... Oh, did you see that?
Stop right there. Don't move a muscle.
Why are you pointing your gun at me, you barbarian?
What
We've
just
got
happened?
bigger problems.
What did you just call me? On the ground.
I hate to break it to you, but there's a goddamn monster running around, and I promise you it won't care about your little rifle. We have to get the hell out of here.
On the ground. Now.
Should I save this guy?
I'll tell you again.
Last time I saved someone, they weren't very grateful.
Fuck, I don't bow to savages like you.
Hey, don't you dare.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't save him in time.
Cease fire. Cease fire. What the hell? What did you shoot him for? It was an accident.
Oh, well. Shoot. Woo.
Motherfucker out.
You're playing Sims? I need to make some bandages.
Behind cover. Flank him. Tango's behind cover. Careful.
I'm bleeding.
He's over there. Over there.
Where?
Where the fuck is he? Find him. Find him. Sight, right out. Over here. Fuck.
We got one. We got one more to go. One more to go.
We have to find him quickly. Shoot the hostile.
Press the wrong button. Shoot. Man, I'm just failing all my missions today.
Your relentless search has finally caught up with you. Who knows what the NAR will do to you now? You don't want to find out what they have planned for you, my love. You have to find a way out, fast.
Oh, this
Think,
locked
Igor,
you up in
think.
prison? Probably take all my stuff.
Oh, my head. It's
Oh,
killing
at least
me.
they healed me.
Where the hell am I? I have to find my portal generator.
Playing Rags to Riches in Sims. NRA soldiers stripped you of your gear and portal generator. Breakout prison. You need to get back when you're temporarily out of weapons. You're not defenseless. Press build mode, build traps, search the prison to find your gear. Okay.
My ticket out of here.
All right, so we have to build traps, huh?
I should have brought that goddamn power bar. I'm starving.
Okay, there's a guy up there. A revolver. Or a revolver, I guess. Not ideal, but it's something.
8, 9, 10. 10 shitty days since we were assigned here. God, juicy my ass.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and be grateful that you don't have to scrub the toilets, huh?
Alright. I'm just talking shit is all. I need to check out that funny
Anything?
in the main tent. See what it does.
Absolutely not. For all I know, it would teleport our asses into outer space.
Oh, there's a guy.
Here is in the
Okay.
main tent.
Gear is in the main tent. All right. No need to shoot that guy outright, I don't think. can sneak up on this guy. Quietly. Easy does it. Yes. And now you. There we go. Gently. Someday I'm going to play Darkest Dungeons on stream because it's one of my favorite games, and every time they do the quickly, quietly, this is how a life is taken. It's just one of the best lines in that game, and it's just full of great one-liners. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. It's another great one from that game. Got one guy in here.
I hope we run into some rabid dogs. I've always wanted to shoot a dog.
Oh. That's not a normal thought, I don't think. I don't think people hope to run into dogs so they can shoot them.
Identify yourself!
Yeah, come identify me. Find out what happens. I'm a dog. Woof woof. So you get for wanting to shoot a dog, you scumbag. I don't even feel bad about that one. I mean, I know we're in like a terrible, terrible part of the world and terrible, terrible conditions, and you know, you're not exactly hiring like cream of the crop. I understand that, but come on now. You can find people who don't want to shoot animals to work with. Come on now. I'm pretty sure I pulled a Butters and shot that guy right in between the legs. So, sorry about that, buddy. Alright, what's up here? I guess we're just shooting our way out of prison now. It's supposed to be like a stealth breakout, but this is turning into something else, sorta. Says there's a question mark. Oh, break into there. Okay. Maybe something over there. Game, Natalie, should I start thinking about college? Natalie, I don't even have a bed. I mean, if you go to college, the college will provide a bed, right? It'll cost you $30,000 a year, but they'll provide you with a bed. And it'll be about half the size of the room I'm standing in here now, like right there. There's your bed, $30,000 a year, says colleges. Unless you're doing online college. Hello, Troll King. How's it going? Because I did an online college, and my work paid for it, but it was only $5,000 a year. And I graduated in under a year, so way better. Way better cost-wise. Alright, there's a helicopter. There's a guy.
What a stupid job. I was stupid enough to take it.
Feel your pain, friend. I too work a job that I dislike and think is dumb often, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Got him! Alright, give me something good. need to go back to college. I don't like the fact that I dropped out. I mean, there's so much to college, right? There's not one right answer for any person, but if you're gonna go back, I highly recommend WGU. That's the college that I went to, Western Governors University. $5,000 of a year, basically, and I graduated in like 6-7 months. So, yeah, very cost effective, and it's work at your own pace. So if you're good at keeping yourself accountable, that is definitely the way to do it. I got my gear back. All right. I might as well get something for being here. Decent. Take a look into it. Yeah, for sure. It feels like a scam at first because you're like, there's no way that you can pay only $5,000 for college and get a degree, but they're accredited. So I mean, it's not Harvard. I mean, it's not going to be a prestigious degree that gets you, President of the United States, but it is a degree. I can't say it's worth anything so far because I've yet to find a job to use it for, but that's just the job market right now, right? You just clipped someone getting triggered. Oh, sorry, my chat's a little blocked right now. And calling troll level creators the reason why people hate Super Mario Maker 2. Does this guy realize that raging at troll level creator only makes him look like a fool? Isn't that common knowledge by now? I mean, whatever gets you views, right? Like the people who do all the raging and stuff, I think it's a gimmick more than anything. I hope. I looked into the WGU. They have some great programs, or the online colleges. Yeah. Like I said, if it's something you can hold yourself accountable for, it's totally worth it. But you gotta be honest with yourself, right? Because if you can't hold yourself accountable and you can't do the work yourself, then you'll end up throwing money at nothing. But if you can tell yourself, I'm going to do one class a week, like, you can make so much progress so fast. And that's the exact goal I set for myself. As I said, I'm going to do one class every single week. So every week I was learning something new because it was a whole brand new curriculum every single week, and it was a blast. But I love learning too. I like to be a lifelong student, so it felt good to always be learning something new. What do you got? What do you got for me? Give me back my gear. Electronic parts, some gas, revolver ammo. Alright. What's this? Looks like there's something here, but maybe not. Is it up? Do you have to climb? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, I got a whole weapons locker. Man, dying pays off. Look at all this stuff. Was doing a class a week like a ton of work? I would say it was about 5 or 6 hours of studying each week. Reading, studying, going through things, and then a test. And that test usually took about an hour of time to get all the way through. So I would say about an hour a day, or 7 days in a week. It still says there's something here. I don't see what. Wonder if I should go back into the prison though, because there was that locked cell I could open up, and now it seems like I took everyone out. Maybe I should go back. But also, some classes were way easier than others, so sometimes I could do 2 classes in 1 week, depending on how simple it was. Like, Math is pretty easy for me, so that wasn't a whole big deal to do a math class because I already like knew the concepts, knew the formulas, all that sort of thing. All right, let's get out of here. And then some classes like accounting, man, that was a tough class to do. Accounting kicked my butt. I thought maybe I would be an accountant, but no. I do not enjoy accounting work at all, so I learned that was not for me. All right, we failed another mission. But Olivier got some mushrooms and some vodka. Excellent. Well, give everyone some food and try and fix ourselves up. We need to make some healing items now, is what we learned. Go check out our healing items. Yeah, let's make some first aid kits. There we go. All right, Jiraiya, thanks for hanging out today. It was good to see you, and maybe I'll still be streaming when you're back. If not, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. All right, we need to set up my hotbars too, because I've got other guns and stuff that I can use that I should have used in that situation that I didn't. So let's, oh, my inventory is almost full. Look at that. All right, so let's put you on the quick menu. Whoop. Did not mean to throw that on the ground. L2 sorts. Yeah, let's sort. We're carrying too much stuff. It's time to... Don't need the shotgun slugs. We don't need to carry so much alcohol. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. And then put that in there. Okay. Let's see. How do I get this to... Equip on the quick menu. So it says quick menu is L, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. We got an AK now on the quick menu. We got our stuff on there. Excellent. Let's try this again. We need to complete some sort of mission before we lose everything. Let's try doing the Red Forest again now that we're way more decked out. No. We're supposed to go here. There we go. Ignore the name in that. Let's see.
This woman, Olga, she seems to be running the show.
If you get angry at a troll level, you're only empowering them to make more levels because you just took the bait.
It takes a village to raise a child, but
I know there was like
love.
Dashi. Dashi's a Mario Maker creator, and he got pretty famous from yelling at levels, right? So, well, I mean, not just yelling at levels. There's a lot of people who get pretty famous from reacting to things. So I've never understood that whole category. I've never understood the category of like reacting to things. Why would you want to watch someone react to something that's not not my cup of tea. I definitely don't understand it, but I know that obviously there's a want for it. There's a demand for it. It's something that's happening more and more, so. And then wasn't like the Fine Brothers tried to, like, copyright reactions? That reaction videos were something that they like invented and they wanted to copyright it for themselves, so that's a whole nother level of things. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting in trouble this time. Watch out for these horrible blighted monsters. Alright, there's one up here. Let's see if we can sneak. What? Did he just teleport? Okay, he just teleported away, so we don't have to worry about him, I guess. That's bad news that they can teleport like that, though. I'm sure that won't be a problem later in the game. Alright, this is about where we were. We snuck up and got that one guy, but then we got caught, so we need to be careful about taking these guys out because there's a bunch of them.
When I finish my contract, I'm going to grow a beard. Chicks in Moscow dig beards.
Oh, darn COVID. Okay, so they're down there. So let's see if we can make some distance between us over here. Not running into problems. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. Oh, it's so stressful. There we go. Making progress. Making a lot of progress. We need to find some way in here. Maybe right there.
I don't know you. What do you want?
I'm Igor. Olga sent for me.
Olga, some Igor jackass here to see you. You know this guy, or should I shoot him in the throat?
It's fine. Open the gate, Marco.
The humor in this game is just perfect. This guy's got a better base than I do.
Professor Kimanuk, I presume. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. We've got a lot of work to do, you and I.
I'm here. What did you want to talk about?
A few days ago, someone took our supplies. My husband, Kostya, went after the thieves. Now he's gone too. In the meantime, some NAR henchmen showed up claiming they have a prisoner they want to trade for something of value.
And you think it's your Kostya?
The description matches. I'd make the trade in a heartbeat, but as you can see, we don't really have anything to exchange for my husband.
Shame. So what do you want me to do about it?
What about you? You're too young to.
To what? Remember the Chernobyl disaster? You're right. I came with my mom from Minsk after my dad died. I was a teenager then. She was a doctor who wanted to help the radiation victims in the zone. She met Matvey here, and well, they took a liking to each other. Then NAR arrived and came down on us hard. Fucking fascists. My mom disappeared. That was some years ago now. Matvey took care of me after that. Taught me everything I know. In Minsk, I was just an emo girl. Here, I'm the goddamn queen of the forest. Kostya came here 2 years ago with doctors without orders. He stayed because of me, but yeah, the rest is really none of your business.
This place you're running.
What is this village?
It's really something. I'd never expect to find...
What? Regular folks living in the middle of the zone? You're right. We're anything but regular. We're hunters. We know these woods better than the trees know the rain.
Alright, so what am I gonna do?
I can see you're really looking out for your people. I appreciate that. I'll help if I can.
I promise you won't regret it. For our friends, we serve fine vodka. For our enemies, we have shotguns.
I could use a shotgun.
One more thing. These assholes who took Kostya, I'm pretty sure they have our supplies too.
You want me to keep an eye out for the supplies too, huh?
If you don't mind, but my old man comes first, obviously.
Sure. I live to serve.
Alright, so...
Hey! Heard you're one of the crew running around giving NAR the squirts. How many of them have you killed already?
That's a good question.
I don't even know. I don't like to dwell on it.
Yes.
So many you lost count, eh? Right on. Keep doing what you're doing and we'll win this thing. You'll see.
Win what thing? We're fighting horrible space monsters from beyond our, world and comprehension. There's nothing to win here. Winning would be leaving this horrible place. Are those people or trees? I know that sounds dumb, but I get them mixed up sometimes, apparently. That looks like people. Well, it was neither. It was a ghost. Why do you keep leading me to highly radioactive areas? Like it keeps wanting me to walk into danger. That seems kind of rude of the game. What is here? What do you want me to see? It's nothing. It's just death. It's very rude of the game. Alright. We're looking to get this person's father back, husband back. And maybe some supplies along the way. Alright, there's a big bin on here. Let's see if we can get onto the train. Yes. Guess it's time to make more lockpicks. Oh, a shotgun. What do you know? I was just saying that I needed one of those things. Well, shoot. Thank you, train. Random train shotguns. I mean, in a world where mushrooms turn into silencers, I guess... Ooh, that guy came out of nowhere. There's 3 people up here.
Let's hope we don't end up like him.
Like who?
You know, like our Samosiev friend, that Kostya guy in Kapachi.
What a total shit show that was. Manhunt and everything. That asshole Maxim has a big mouth.
How do we take these guys?
We didn't get caught trading on the side.
There's one thing I still don't understand. He said they sent him to hide the supplies in the middle of nowhere. Why?
Who knows? These people are bonkers. They've lived out here for years, swallowing radiation for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Alright. one less person, so there was 4 in total. Okay. Oh, that's not good. It's radioactive back here. See him? Alright. AK-47 beats them every time. Good to know. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Oh, another shotgun. Oh, Bubbles, thank you for the hydrate. I could definitely use some water right about now. Let's get somewhere safe really quick. Grab our stuff. And then hydrate. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see if we got the supplies and we can get this guy out of here, huh? Actually, pass a mission. Ooh, a clue. Oh wait, we already read this clue. Okay. Some goodies. Oh, it's super radioactive here. It's super bad. Let's back up. This is where we're supposed to go. Guess let's go check it out fast so it doesn't radioactive us. Right down there in a bunker? That's one of those dolls, I think. There's something down there. I believe that's where we're trying to get is down below is where the guy is. This is not taking us somewhere down below. We can't go around. I'm not seeing anything. Doesn't seem helpful. Okay. Really don't know. That thing's radioactive. Won't let me climb that. Here we go. Let's grab a gun just in case here.
Wait a minute. Kopachi? Kostya? Shit. The guy the NAR was looking for. The guy I killed was Olga's husband? Fuck. What am I gonna do now? Should I come clean?
Who did I kill? Oh. Oh. I remember now. There was a smuggler who I got in an altercation with, and I decided that I couldn't let him live because it was risky. And apparently this is the payback for shooting him. Well, that is very much not good. Let's grab those flammable parts and go turn in this quest, I guess. So, do we come clean and say that we killed him, or do we lie? I don't think lies will do us very much good here, but also saying, hey, I killed your husband, sorry, isn't exactly the smartest thing to do either. Well, I guess we'll play it by ear.
I retrieved your supplies.
That's fantastic. What about the thieves?
Just some NAR bastards trying to earn something on the side. They won't bother you anymore.
Good riddance. Nobody will shed a tear for those parasites. You came through, Igor. You're a man of your word.
Yes, I am.
One more thing. Kostya never made it back to the camp. If you happen to run into him, tell him to hurry. We need him. I need him.
Tell her the truth. I'm gonna hate myself for this.
Yes, I saw him a while back. I met him in Kopachi and we had an argument. He wouldn't tell me who he was and he's dead. I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to go
that way. This is a bad idea.
One thing just led to another and I had to, though. You understand, right? I couldn't risk him jeopardizing my efforts to find Tatiana.
What did you just say?
Olga, please, no shooting in the village. That rule was your own idea. And besides, this isn't how we solve problems.
Wrong. This is exactly how I solve this kind of problem. And you fucker, this isn't over yet. You got that? So you better watch yourself. I will never forget what you've done.
Whoopsies. I done messed the game up. I'll just teleport on out of here before she decides to shoot me. Because, yeah. Oops. Olivia is unhealthy. So is Igor. Alright, everyone gets some food. Alright, my back's starting to hurt, so I think it's time for me to get up. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the random special afternoon stream. It was a pleasure to see you all. It's good to chat with you all. Good to see you all again. Reminder, there will be no stream tomorrow because it is Sunday. No streams on Sundays, but we will be back to our regular stream, it looks like, on Monday. Unless, for some reason, COVID comes flaring back for some reason or another, I should be good to go. So, thank you again, everyone, for hanging out, and we'll see you on Monday.